Cubs versus Mariners on June 30th. Cubs won 7-6 on the attempted comeback by the Mariners in the 8th. Good game for them. After Bevan came in, I thought the game was pretty much over. I think they were down like 4-1. Bevan hadn't been pitching very well this year, but I think he only gave up 2 earned runs in about 6 innings. No, 5. Between 4 and 5 innings pitched, which is pretty good for him. Better than Hector Noise. Glad they didn't call him up. Brad Miller got his first major league hit on a double down the left field line, and then got another one later in the game. Let's start off the scoring. In the top of the first, Bonderman, who's been lights out this year, pretty much except for that one game in Minnesota, holds the Cubs to no hits. 3 up, 3 down. Bottom first, Andy Chavez starts off the inning with a double, and Nick Franklin, who's up next, gets a strikeout, which rarely happens, and then the Mariners couldn't get Chavez in that inning. Top of the second, Bonderman struggles. 4 doubles in the inning. Alfonso Soriano starts it off with a double to left field, and Anthony Rizzo doubles after that to score Soriano. Navarro grounds out, and Rizzo gets to third. Bogusevic, who you heard a lot from this series, doubled to Chavez, and Rizzo scores. Darwin Barney doubles to Ibanez, and they score again. And it's 3-0 Cubs after the top of the second. Bottom of the second, the Mariners go scoreless. They go scoreless until the bottom of the third. Miller grounds out. Blanco singles, which he rarely does, and Andy Chavez doubles for the second time that day. Franklin then grounds out and scores Blanco, and that would be the end of the inning as the Mariners get 1 run. Bonderman struggles again. The top of the fourth. Let's see here. Castillo reaches on a fielding error, went right between the wickets of Kyle Seager, and Barney scores, who had a double to lead off the inning. Balbuena grounded out next to Smoke, and Castillo made it to third. Then Castro singled to Chavez, and Castillo scored, and that was it for Bonderman for the day, and Blake Bevan came in. Schierholtz flied out to Jason Bay, and Alfonso Soriano doubled, and Castro would score, and then Rizzo singled. I'm pretty sure it was a broken bat, and Soriano scored, and it was 7-1 Cubs already here in the top of the fourth. Bottom of the fourth, the Mariners go scoreless, and so do the Cubs in the top of the fifth. And the bottom of the fifth, the Mariners get their second run of the day, and that was on a Brad Miller led off the inning with a double, and then Blanco sent him off to third on the ground out, and Andy Chavez struck out, and then Franklin comes through again, singles. Not that it meant much in the moment, but he singled the right fielder, and Miller scored. Top of the sixth, no score. Bottom of the sixth, no score. Top 7, no score. Good job by Bevan. Bottom of the seventh, Bay leaves off the innings with a home run, and then Miller comes up with a double, and they sub out Edwin Jackson for Sean Camp, who gave up the walk-off to Zunino in the first game of the series. And the Mariners went scoreless for the rest of that inning, so it was 7-3 Cubs. Top of the eighth, another good job by Bevan. In the bottom of the eighth, the Mariners try and pull off the unthinkable, a comeback down from 6 runs actually, in the top of the fourth. That's what it was. So Ibanez with his 19th homer of the year. He's found the fountain of youth. He found it earlier in the year, and he's just kept going. Morales singled on a line drive, ground ball, and then Seager homered next. And Sean Camp is not a very good pitcher, I guess, giving up homers and walk-offs to the Mariners. So then it was 7-6 Mariners. Smoke flied out, and then Bay walked, and then they subbed out Sean Camp for Hector Rondon. And then there was a wild pitch, and basically Bay got to second, and then Miller walked. And then Zunino came up to pinch hit for Blanco, which was a good idea, but he then popped out in foul territory. Chavez then grounded out, and the inning was over. Top 9, Will Humpson came in, and I was scared to death when he did, but he shut them down. Fly out, ground out, and a strikeout, so good inning for him. Way to go, Tom. And in the bottom of the 9th, we had the meat of the order coming up, but Kevin Gregg shut us down. Franklin struck out, Banez grounded out, and then Morales struck out. So I thought the Mariners could do it after they scored 3 in the 8th, but they're the Mariners. What do you expect? Anyway, Mariners 206 Baseball. Check it out.